guys, it's Traeh, and today I'm going to be filming another natural hair horror story for you guys because today is Saturday, and you guys know that on Saturdays I post 2 natural hair horror stories. So if you didn't check out the other one for today, make sure that you check that out. And yeah, we're just gonna jump into it. But first, let me tell you, I am wearing this scarf because it's wash day and my hair kind of looks a little crazy. So I just put this on. So the email reads, "Hi Traeh, I just want to say I love all of your stories and pranks, but I have been wanting to tell you for a while. In college, I decided to switch hairdressers because my original hairstylist was not returning my calls for my next appointment. Not very professional. So I started to go to this hairdresser that my best friend..." Hold on, y'all. I need to clear my throat. So I started to go to this hairdresser that my best friend and her mother was going to. So everything was fine in the beginning. Then I started wanting to get different hairstyles, such as cutting my hair. Red flag, she told me that she didn't know how to cut hair into shorter styles, but she had someone who did. For me, I thought every stylist should have known how to cut hair or at least go back to school to keep update with the latest trends. Okay. Where am I? So I was natural and didn't want to have anything to do with relaxers. But the way I wanted my hair cut, she told me I had to get a relaxer in order for it to look right, which was a tapered cut. Even though I did not want to relax my hair, I decided to go ahead and get the relaxer. Dang. We do some stuff for these styles. So the lady who cut my hair did a fabulous job and I loved it even though I didn't want the relaxer. So I know you're probably wondering, where did the horror come in at? Yeah, pretty much. Well, I started to grow my hair out and wanted to get weave again so my hair can grow faster. Weave helps my hair grow faster, especially when going back every 2 weeks to keep up the maintenance of the hair and clean like my old stylist. Remind you, she is known for taking forever, which is why I left my first hairdresser from taking too long and not responding back. That is annoying. I can see if you respond later on when you actually have some time, but not responding at all is just unprofessional. And then number 2, I absolutely hate when stylists take too long. That's one of the reasons why I stopped going to stylists. Actually, I never really was into going to hairstylists, but that reason didn't make me want to go. Remind you, she is known for taking forever, gossiping to other stylists when all I wanted was my hair to get done. Oh, and she would normally be late to work, and she was the owner. What the heck? I first asked her if my hair was long enough to catch to braid my hair so she can sew in the hair for me. She said yes. This was not her first time doing my weave for me, so I felt comfortable having her do it. So she washes my hair, blow dries it out, etc. When it came to her putting in the weave, she told me I needed a cap. So I went to this hair place that was across from the salon to get it. When I came back, she braided my sides for the leave out. What she did next pissed me all the way off. And from the moment I knew today was my last day ever going back. Okay, let's see. She was touching my hair and made a sound like she was going to give up. Wait, so she got frustrated maybe? So she proceeded to put the cap on my hair that was not braided. Wait, she proceeded to put the cap on my hair that was not braided. Okay. Wait, what? So she put the cap on as if like how you would do for a wig. But even with wigs, people braid their hair down. But I know if their hair is shorter, you know, they can just put the cap on and put the wig on. But you're getting a sew in. So how is that coming into play? I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. I was so hot and I wanted to ask her about braiding my hair, then sewing the weave to it. However, I did not ask. I just sat there upset and let her finish my hair. Oh boy. My hair was nice after she finished it, so I smiled, but I was still upset for her not braiding my hair, especially when I already asked if I had enough hair for her to braid. So it came time for me to pay for it, so I paid $150, which I shouldn't even have paid that much. Then the receptionist had the nerve to say, "Hey, don't you think this is a $200 hairstyle?" I was screaming, "Heck no, this isn't." I just kindly told him I didn't have it and left. After that day, I learned my lesson to never go back there. I had to take my hair out the next month so my hair wouldn't get matted up. I had a lot of breakage, so I went to a new hairdresser who specializes in taking care of hair to have it grow back healthy. I seen her one day and I went by to say hi, and she asked who did my crochet because she knows how, clearly trying to get me to come back. I told her my cousin who specializes in braiding and crochet, so I hint to her, I'm never going back to you. And she said, oh, okay. Now I'm happier than ever before. Now, plus, I'm finally doing the big chop to go back to my natural hair, and I have a great hairstylist who actually helps my hair to maintain healthy and growing back again. Sincerely, Star Essex. Okay. Some of these stories, it just have me like, okay, I gotta gather my thoughts, you know? So your hair was natural. You didn't want a relaxer, but you wanted a taper cut. And the stylist said the only way it would look right is if you get a relaxer. I don't know what type of style you were getting. I don't know what style you were getting. But you can still get a tapered cut with natural hair. If you wanted it like, you know, straightened and like curled and stuff. I can see you just getting your hair straightened, but she recommended you get a relaxer and you went with it. So I don't know. You could have just changed your mind, changed the style, you know, if you really didn't want one, but you know, you went ahead and went with it. So apparently she was getting frustrated trying to braid your hair. When you asked her if your hair was long enough to braid, she said yes. So yeah, maybe she didn't know until she actually tried to start doing your hair, where she figured out, like, you know, it's going to actually be harder to try to braid. So I guess she got frustrated. She wanted you to go get a cap, which I do know that people sew caps onto braids. You know, when they do the sew-in, they braid your hair and then put the cap on and sew the hair to the cap. But I have never... Now, y'all gotta let me know, because I have never heard of someone putting on a cap, like, on your hair that's not braided or anything. I mean, I can see if she's gluing the tracks, because if she molds your hair down and glues... I mean, I'm getting too technical with it. But I've never heard of somebody sewing in the hair. So was your hair in, like, a bush, and she, like, put the cap right on it and then just sewed the hair, I guess, trying to sew it on the cap, but like getting through your hair. It's just giving me a headache trying to think about it, because it just doesn't make sense. I've never heard of that method, seen that method done, but apparently the results were beautiful. You know, you really liked it. You just didn't like the fact that she didn't braid your hair, but you liked the overall style. So maybe that's her thing, but you did end up getting a lot of breakage from it, so it wasn't that great. But you guys, we have to learn to speak up for ourselves. We had one girl in all of the natural hair horror stories that I've done so far, one girl where she actually spoke up for herself and, you know, said what she didn't want, and didn't let the stylist continue doing it their way. So we have to be more vocal. That's the word I want. We have to be more vocal about things we will allow and won't allow. But yeah, that was crazy. And then the receptionist had the nerve, 200 hairstyle. If she said it was 150, then it's 150. I don't care about whatever you saying at the front desk. If she said it was 150, I'm paying 150. Like, I don't understand. But anyway, you said that one day you seen her and you had in crochet braids, and she asked you who did your hair because she knows how to do it. So now that's making me think, like, okay, so with the crochet braids, is she not gonna braid the hair? Like, I don't understand it. Like, is she gonna somehow crochet the hair into your hair without it being braided? Like, I don't know. Her methods are kind of all over the place. I don't even know how she was going to attempt to make that happen. But you were just like, girl, I'm not coming back to you. And yeah, I'm glad that you found a new hairstylist that specializes in keeping your natural hair healthy. And I'm glad you're back on your natural hair journey. Don't let them try to give you a relaxer if you don't want it. Okay? Tell them no. Okay? So you guys, if you enjoyed this natural hair horror story video, give this video a thumbs up. And make sure that if you have a natural hair horror story that you would like me to feature here on my channel, you send me an email. The email is down below. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything, you can leave them below. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys!